Hi, welcome. It's Gina, Soul Inspired Reflections. It has been quite some time since I've posted here on YouTube, and forgive me, I've had to just be in a really long place of inwardness, I guess you could say. I had been posting more on Instagram, but here I'm back and I feel very inspired to commit and recommit to doing this work to support and guide you in your evolution, the way it shows up for you, and how you are integrating basically the living consciousness of your light body, your galactic energies you're connected to, that's very much ignited from within as you continue to open your heart and be centered. So today it's December, I believe 11th, 2025, as we're coming into the completion of the 12-month calendar year. I've just been feeling very grounded and much more focused and returning to what do I want to bring forward for myself in this new way, in this new version of myself. No longer, I really feel this sense of freedom happening as we are coming into our more of our inner divine union and self-realization. And while expressing and experiencing a biological, a physiological, ecological growth and expansion and interconnectedness that is deeply felt on a conscious level as well as subconscious level. And that brings me to our light body. As some of you may know, I am a trained body worker, and that incorporates many things: energy medicine, energy, your intuition, massage and healing arts, energetic arts, sound therapy, toning with the voice, meditation, even herbs or the way you eat. It's a lifestyle, really. It's become a lifestyle over the last 15 years or so. So anything I've been drawn to, such as Metatron color healing, the use of color that really blends vibration, frequency, sacred geometry, aromatherapy, color therapy, and your intuition and connection to other forces of energy and beings of light. It's a really beautiful modality to integrate for self-use as well as in your practice. I incorporate it into my healing practice for others and support people, as well as for myself. So, and I'm trained in that modality as well. So it's really beautiful support and assistance. So many of my lovely collection, and it continues to expand. Those of you that are interested in that work or incorporating it, it's called Metatron Color Healing, created by Amanda Ellis, who I also want to just thank you, Amanda Ellis, for your work, your entire team, and also the shout out to my channel a few years ago when I did 55 Days of Christ Consciousness. And I feel more inspired to return to this work, return to my passion, and but just much gratitude for you forging the way and being a way shower in the way it shows up for you and many others that may not be as public, because you individually, as you are evolving, you are a way shower through your own embodiment in the way you carry yourself and choose the way of the heart. Yesterday, I was realizing and singing this little song, Let Your Heart Lead the Way, over and over again. That became, and it's like a mantra. And mantra assists in giving you focus, and with the sound of your voice and singing, you change your mental pattern, the patterns of the mind, until then you just are, until just love and compassion takes its place. Your higher self is taking its place, its rightful place into the body. So before we continue, let's go ahead and clear the space and light this candle. And I light this as a representation of the light inside me, the light inside you, and the light that which we are all connected to under oneness and unity consciousness. And of course, anything that is brought up here, if it doesn't resonate for you, that is perfectly fine. But I really invite you to not just simply dismiss it. Sit in reflection and be like, oh, what is it within myself that perhaps feels a little rub. Nothing I say are you meant to agree with, but just embrace it for what it is, right? For how it's showing up for you at this moment, because we're constantly evolving. Every moment we're evolving. And we're in constant change, right? The body's in constant change, our surroundings in constant change. We are a living and breathing consciousness, energy, force, life, interconnectedness. And we're also going to go ahead and bring in some Palo Santo. I love using Palo Santo to clear space because it's a little softer, not as heavy as sage. And normally I have my feathers with me, but today they're in the back, and I'm not going to pause to get them. We'll just use my feathers that are on my body that are unseen to you. And of course, if you're in a space that maybe having smoke isn't, you can do just invoke the violet flame. That's also a very clearing agent. So just again, let your I am presence receive and choose what to receive and what not to receive. So we clear this space as we come into union here in this circle together of oneness, unity consciousness, but also in your individual sovereignty and own body of light as we come with open hearts, as we weave our energy together without necessarily interjecting our energy into one another. It's a woven, it's like a tapestry that we weave together, right? Fibers weave together. In that we become stronger. In your light body, the temple of your body. Many of you have been working and building to hold more energy of light. It is an energetic building, an energetic structure. So that brings me also to our upgrade to your tree of life. What I've been studying and connecting to more and more, the Thorugh tree, it's a galactic or universal tree grid that is coming in or being activated within you as we are all in our own way, time, releasing ourselves from entrapment, from codes, from anything that's keeping us held back, from old belief systems, old way of living, and returning to an ancient way of living. And that's deep inside you. That's very much community oriented, but you're in your sovereignty. In that sense, I mean, everyone's being embraced for the qualities in which they hold and the skill set. Even if you need rest, that is honored. Even if you need time to go travel, that is honored. It all has purpose, because when we rest, we energize our body. We're giving it what it needs. When we travel, you energize your body, make new connections, more awareness, an expansion that happens, a connection to other land, other people, other qualities, and information gets ignited within you. Even if you're thinking about traveling somewhere, you're already connecting to the energetic qualities of that space that may invoke memory for you. But coming back to, hopefully this won't be too long of a video, but coming back to what inspired me to come on today is, one, I love being on these videos with you. I want to give more time to this channel, more time to even the channel that is me, right? And if that supports you in your evolution, beautiful. Let's support and guide each other along the way. So the nudge I've had over the last few months, and particularly this week, because a deck of cards that are in front of me kept popping out from the Golden Future deck by Diana Cooper. Okay, and it's a really beautiful deck full of life and color and vibrancy. And this is the deck here. And I think it might be reversed on your end, but I will reference the deck later. But what's happening for so many of us is an inner union, and it's being felt. It's more balanced, more harmonious. And but back to the cards that kept jumping out in a group together is the new children. Go ahead and take in those colors. The new children. And I really would like to invite you to, what does that mean in you? The new child in you, the new version of you. And on the subtitle it says, be all you can be. Be all you can be. And I'm going to hold that back up in just a moment. I want to introduce this bowl that I have. It's divine. It's called the Divine Cryon Bowl, and it has this beautiful Merkaba energy on the bottom of it. Now, the Merkaba symbol and sacred geometry of it is it holds many qualities, but it's very much a unification symbol as well of your energetic qualities that many of us have called masculine, feminine. But it also works in with the gender principle, but neutrality as well. And it will assist you in integrating and unifying whatever new codes are coming into your light body system. And it'll assist you in calibrating and integrating that energy in and through your body. And it's also around every single cell, particle, space in between, even the things that were unknown. It's our vehicle, it's our chariot of light that we travel in, and it's always with you. Sorry, I'm looking at the rainbow colors on the ceiling right now. So we're going to tap that sound and tone first to activate your own light body today. So I invite you, if you haven't, pause this and go get some water or have water near you so you can stay hydrated. And so we're going to activate your light body, your cellular structure through sound. And go ahead and breathe in, and let's ground your body. We're going to do a couple sprays first, I'm hearing. They're like, remember to ground. So we're going to invite in Archangel Sandalphon energy in the bronze spray to assist in grounding your body. And what that is part of is your Earth Star chakra. Your Earth Star chakra, as you evolve, it will change colors for you. And some depicted as white to silvery white. However it shows up for you, just be with that. And it is your base shield of your light body. Those of you that studied the I Am teachings, pillar of light, your I Am presence, it's your base shield that exists outside of your body, physical body, below your feet. And then you have that same base shield, and it has the Merkaba symbol within it above your head, and it creates a pillar of light around you. The more you work with that energy, you can assist in purifying your body, calibrating your body in, through, and around you. It's highly purifying, harmonizing, unifying, and also clearing. It's highly protective. But this is a energetic core structure of your light body, of your toroidal field, as you evolve in your self-mastery, in healing your body, bringing yourself into a resonance and vibratory frequencies and discernment. You will learn to work and master this, right? It also connects you to your Krystic code and the core of the earth. So for those of you interested on the New Earth One Network, I had a introductory course to the 12D Shield, which goes over some of these components. And I will share a link for that. So that being said, we're activating your base shield of your 12D shield or pillar of light, whichever language you want to use. And we see it also here because it connects you to the universe. We see a depiction back here of the same pillar of light. It runs in and through your Hara line, through your chakra energetic centers. But it also, so you notice he's connecting to the earth deep down. We just picture that coming through. You'll see this in many cultures, shamanic cultures. And then the spirit, your higher self, and also galactic self, right? And so here's another depiction of the same concept, same model, which many of you are familiar with. And that's you, your energy coming in to physical body and being anchored in, right? So to me, you'll even see the fires beneath, right there. That fire beneath, that is you. This is your energetic structure, architecture that is evolving. So breathe in that energy. We're going to ground it again. And Archangel Sandalphon will assist you in integrating those qualities of energy. And breathe that in. We're also going to invite in Archangel Metatron and his attunement flame energy here with us, connecting us to your stellar gateway. Also, the divine complement to Archangel Metatron, and he'll assist you in your cap shield. Basically, it's the top shield of the base of your Earth Star chakra. It assists in creating your pillar of light. So only your divine energy comes through. And for those of you that may not be farther along, I really find it's good practice for us all to have our guides of light, our council of light, and guardians to assist us in anchoring our light, in assisting us remembering how to do this. What does this feel like? To be in my fire, my flames of light, in harmony. In harmony. And breathe that in and feel the sound working with you. Feel the colors working with you. Feel your ion presence coming in through your heart center, through your body, up through the core of the earth. Your Krystic self, your crystalline body evolving. Feel how much more unified you are within yourself, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. And remembering all is happening for your highest good, even when it doesn't look like it. So that brings me back to our cards and our relationship to this new version of yourself. And we're going to bring in the sacral chakra for that, your relationships. This beautiful tangerine blush is what it's called. And why are we bringing in the sacral? Because it's very much connected to our heart, to our emotions. And so many of you have been asked to master the emotional body and mental body over the last number of years, and I know I have as well. and to really go inward. And we're going to bring in the forgiveness and transmutation, the violet flame, to also assist in clearing out and transmuting any energy that's ready to be transmuted here. Because part of today is also communication. So what does that bring in? Communication and our third eye center and higher qualities. People are talking a lot about telepathy. Telepathy is a form of communication. It's the ability to discern energies, as we were briefly talking about before. And all I feel this will be revealed to me more and more as I talk on how are these cards weaving together. So we have the new child, the new children, and even look at the third eye center is very much ignited, but also the crown all the way around his head. Be all you can be. This coming season, I'll say, this new season for you, for me, for humanity, is very much igniting this inspiration of like, I can now, without fear, or step through my fear, step into my higher self, embody it more. So what that also means for some of us is this intergalactic travel is the other card that would come out in this grouping over and over the past few weeks. Regard the stars with wonder. Regard the stars with wonder. Intergalactic travel. So I really invite you to go inward to your heart center, your higher heart. And we're going to bring in the soul star spray a little bit here. Also represent our silver cord, but your connection with you, right? Because first and foremost, I feel a lot of this work is a deep connection with you, your true self, your self-realization, your higher self, and that you yourself hold galactic codes, galactic imprinting. It's part of your template. It's part of your tree of life. It's part of the grid. So as you're shedding the old system away, your old operating system, beliefs, however you want to term it, programming, right? The way we grew up, social programming, all these things that separate you from oneness and unity, and recognizing we're all part of this. And to lead a way in life through the heart. Remember, let your heart lead the way. That was my song this morning or last night. Let your heart lead the way. Keep letting your heart lead the way. And intergalactic travel. So we'll take that in a little bit more because it's a pattern. It reminds me of that movie Tron a little bit. A lot of technology, a lot of patterns, a lot of bursting of energy. This is reminding me of, it looks like a ship, but from a distance it also reminds me of the rings of Saturn. Those of you that are astrologists or are into astrology, maybe look up Saturn right now, because that has a huge pivotal role as we're transitioning into this next stage of humanity and growth and evolution, but also our planet, right? It's a planetary and universal and galactic evolution. So any living thing here on this planet is going to feel it, that change, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. So those of you that are stepping in and embracing the evolution, that in itself will help calm the waters, right? It helped calm the waters for those that are not at that place yet within themselves. And that's okay. We don't have to be all at the same place at the same time. But you're able to discern this communication and what it means, and also hold it loosely, okay? I say that time and time again. When we hold on to an idea or concept too tightly, we basically don't allow it to grow. We don't allow a new perspective to come in. And we're really, I find myself am reminded over and over again, let me invite this perspective in. Even if I don't feel aligned with it, it isn't a perspective. And it can bring wisdom. right? I know for myself, all my experiences, whether I liked them or not, or agreed with them or not, have all brought wisdom. So how might I connect into my own ancestry that is alive within my blood and cells to bring forth the wisdom that is going to come forward in through education is the other card that would pop up. Through education. And what does that mean for you? What might you be studying? Maybe what might you bring a light bulb to? Expand your right brain creativity. It's so perfect. Creativity. And here I am back on YouTube, back sharing with you creativity. I love to be creative. I love supporting myself and others and walk beside you as we all step into our sovereignty. And with that comes creativity, creation. Think abstract and then bring in the elements. So for me, the element to bring this forward is the technology piece, right? Oh, my headset, my phone, the tools to build the dream, to build the idea, the tools to build the idea and let new ideas come in. Okay, right? Because these new children and this new child within you that's been waiting assists because you're seeing life through a higher vision, through your I am presence, through the ethers, the higher realms, the anti-particle, as some may refer to it, before it becomes physical matter into form, density. So with that also means focus, right? Because when you're focused, how interesting, that third eye, and then I see right in the center behind us is this beautiful star. Let that guide you. Let the stars guide you. Let your heart, your diamond doubled heart, let your cosmic heart guide you is what I'm being reminded to. Your cosmic heart. And for those of you bringing in the Andromeda galaxy, the Krystic energies, let that cosmic heart guide you in your way forward. Because many of us are being called to do different things and bring them in. And I know part of my path is connecting to the Andromeda side in me, assisting others anchoring in and integrating their Krystic codes and other codes and light codes, their galactic codes, in whatever way that means for you. It's very organic, right? It doesn't have to be all, we're not meant to be off planet because it's all within you here. And how might you integrate into the body, what is necessary for you at this time, right? So that brings us to, let's bring in that higher energy, because with our golden bowl here, such a beautiful bowl. And we're also going to invite in the angelic realm of beauty and wisdom. And breathe in. Yes. And we're going to reactivate this grounding. This other beautiful bowl I have, it's very grounding. It has 7 different types of earth throughout, integrated into it. So different areas from Sedona as well. It's called the Sedona Red Rock Bowl. And we're going to bring in loving service to the light, Archangel Uriel. And I'm sorry, the other one, I forgot. Sorry, angels. Archangel Jophiel we had brought in with that higher wisdom. So Uriel's coming in. And this is also part of us integrating our angelic self, coming into this fullness, whatever level you're at, to bring in your angelic DNA. And it's integrated, it's evolved, it's calibrated, it's being expressed through you, through your light body, physically, mentally, emotionally, in your energetic field. breathe that in. And we're going to unify those two energies. As you're upgrading your tree of life, your architecture, your divine blueprint that is unique to you, that is unique to me, unique to this galaxy, unique to this earth, and your I am presence. So we're going to unify. We're going to unify the codes of education, activating your DNA, activating the new children, be all you can be. You're expanding your creativity. And be in a state of wonder in this intergalactic travel that you don't have to leave. It's right within you. It's right there behind me, floating in the universe. And regard the stars with wonder. Regard yourself with wonder. Because you are directly connected to the stars. And discernment is coming in for you deeper and deeper as you go inward and inward. Into the void. That is you. Oops. So take those qualities, those energies, and take them into the void. Stop and embrace them. It's beautiful, the great cosmic womb. How beautiful to have that great cosmic womb with this intergalactic travel, with this education and expansion of your creativity. You take in, because all the color is in the void, just like it's all in the color of white. Take it to the womb. Take it to that stillness, that still place within inside you that will show you with clarity what you need through your I am presence, through your higher self. As you create the new earth, and let go of the weight of the world that has been on your shoulders, that has been inside you. Let go of the weight. The expansiveness of water that lives inside you, the plasmic water that's in the air, it's in the universe, it's in all of life, that consciousness, as so many are beginning, I would say, to put an articulation or language to consciousness. But I'd like to invite you to really go into the void with that. Because some of the most powerful things we cannot put words to. We cannot put our human language to it. But we can bring our light language to it. Our expression. And the fire just flickered. With this letting go and bringing in the new earth. This is from the Starseed deck from Rebecca Campbell. As all of us are assisting on the collective level, as well as your micro level, your own world, right? Your own, I would say, personal world that you live in. New boundaries within you are being created and being set. New boundaries in the way of living are being created and being set, but you don't have to fight for them. That when you're unifying this inside your body, it comes with more ease and grace, and you recognize, oh yeah, I don't need to fight this anymore. I don't need to fight for my boundaries. I don't need to fight for creating this new world. I'm just going to create it. And part of that is with a deep awareness, a deep sense of knowing, right? That deep sense, that new light inside you, that new creativity inside you coming out, and that deep knowing that you are deeply connected, and this is the way. This is the part of the way. So when you let those boundaries of old, I'll say, fade away and be transmuted and back into the light, into unity and oneness consciousness in its highest vibrational state, that transformation, that transfiguration within your cellular body, this reminds me of the fascia of your body and lymphatic system. Your fascia lights up. It's part of communication. Your body lights up. When you speak and say mantra, you're literally programming the cells and waters of your body. Psionics showed that, right? The vibration and sound changes your structure. So you have the power of your voice, the power of thinking, the mind. Set yourself free and go beyond and transcend the mind from a very deeply rooted inner place. Okay? And let go, because the old is not for you to carry inside you anymore. And it's not for you to carry for others anymore. All of us are upgrading when we choose. And we can sit and hold space for our brothers and sisters who have yet to reach that threshold within themselves to change. And we just hold space and recognize that's the stage their soul is currently in, and that's okay. But it's not for you to carry anymore. Continue to show the way forward. Continue to have and restructure the boundaries that are going to align and are aligning with that new earth template, with your new tree of life or galactic universal grid. Okay? And the system that's within you, your divine blueprint that's within you, that is like, no, it's time to build this temple. It's time to build this house, right? So many of you are building this energetic house within you to hold this new light, to hold this new energy. And with that also comes the dismantling or repurposing of your ego, that you come with humility, a humbleness, and a grounded nature, which comes to me as a deep awareness of how you choose to walk through life and these moments. And it does not mean you are a rose-colored glasses kind of person. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this deep inner knowing and presence that is so unshakable, that is so palpable when you enter a room, that we all, I feel, have had an experience when we enter a room and we can feel someone enter a room that has such a calming grace about them, that it calms you down. Imagine if you are becoming that calm inner peace because you have been doing the work to unify the energies running within you and no longer getting pulled emotionally. Okay, that sacral connection is being harmonized in the highest way possible, instead of so many people let that creative energy turn into meaning sexual relationships right away when you could be drawn to someone. It's being like, oh wow, I'm being ignited, and yes, I feel it through my sacral center. through my organs, through this, like, ooh, wow, I want to be closer to this person, but recognizing, let me let this energetic energy run through me in the highest way possible. What is it communicating to me? I'm going to bring in Archangel Michael now for our communication centers. What wisdom may come through? We'll bring in a little more golden light here. What wisdom may come through in this relationship and creativity with life. And that includes other people, men, women, animals, plants. We have this beautiful herbal deck that some of you may be interested in. But life, right? What's igniting that fire within you to be creative and co-create this new world together? But that also means the new world within yourself. How are you co-creating with yourself? With your body, with the sounds of your body, with your organ, the systems, not just one system. Our light body is such a complex organization of energy and creative systems that work so intricately together. And are you listening to how, in which way, that maybe you need to evolve in the way you relate to your light body and being like, oh, I am a light body. I am a soul that has the elements within me that has created this physical form of light that is projecting into this world. And I'll say right now, me as Gina, I am projecting this physical form that requires many, many elements that, how can I relate this? Like, so we have things in our system that happen automatically, right? Like, I don't have to tell my heart to beat. I don't have to be conscious about, let my heart beat so many times a minute. The system is going to naturally do that. What if I became so integrated within my system that I can really feel into the subtleties of the fine-tuning, just like your car. I had the pleasure of driving a manual transmission of a 2000 Forester recently. No radio, nothing. Just me in the car. And it reacquainted me with the fine-tuning of sounds, the shifting of the gear. Because if you're that fine-tuned, you'll know when to shift and you won't even have to put the clutch in. That's how fine-tuned we can become. And recognize and discern the energies running within you. Purify those energies, alchemize it. But it's all wisdom. It all has information because it's like a magnetic tape recorder that has information, which you can also recreate. This is part of us recreating. It's a new education of how to work with your energetic system. It's a new remembrance, I'll say. It feels new because you haven't done it for a long time. You forgot what the ancient worlds of technology were like, and now we're remembering this time to be in harmony with it and balance, and no outside nefarious energy can infiltrate that ever again, I would say, in what we're forging forward. So that being said, in this time of AI and extreme technology coming faster and faster and faster, it's so important for you to go to your void, that inner space, the stillness. What is it that brings you to stillness? So you can connect to that great cosmic womb, right? That intergalacticness, that cosmic peace that you are a part of. We've never been really separated from it. All of that was an illusion of separation that all of us took the bait. And that's okay. Just let it go. Just like, I'm done experiencing that now. I'm done experiencing that. Now you can choose to experience your abundance, your creativity, your abundance of a good life, whatever that means to you. And to me, it's like quality friends that think of me, that want me around, that take time to see me when I'm in the area. And I had that experience when I was back east recently, and I loved it. And it reminded me, oh my God, this is what I've been wanting and desiring. Where do I also feel that in my life here on the West Coast, East Coast, on the West Coast, and to be in gratitude on how that has showed up for me, right? Where are we re-educating ourselves and letting new ideas come in without squashing it and being like, oh, that's a possibility, let's try it, right? And to weave it all together. So we're bringing in this new earth. You're letting go of the weight and density that's within you, okay? You're weightless. You're faster than light. And I know I've said this a long time ago. Oh, it was in an email to a friend of mine who we both work with sound in our own way and other modalities. And I'm like, we're faster than the speed of light, yet we don't have a term for it, or maybe it's not talked to as much. And it's hard for the human brain to grapple our galactic selves of what is innately within us. So what is helping us right now is things like the telepathy tapes. For those of you that have not listened to that, I highly recommend it if you're a highly sensitive person. But do it with integrity and grace, not to go seek out these people, not to go seek out like, oh, I want to go to the hill that they reference, because it's a natural, I would say, inclination to want to infiltrate something so beautiful. But what they're bringing, I would say pause before you do that, right? Because it's an excitement. So pausing, going into the void of like, is that something I need to do? But what's happening with this telepathy tapes program is it's bringing awareness on a collective level now to what all of us can cultivate and have the ability within us already that had just been squashed or shut down, right? So coming back to the telepathic piece, that is a way of communication, not the only way. It's a tool. My reminder to us all is to go inward, connect with your higher self, your higher presence, and your intuition, right? So we're coming into back to the sacral center, your intuition, your throat. Let's clear the throat chakra for some of us. That communication, because the way I start to see our higher communication is also the structure, the energetic structure of our ability to communicate, right? So we have the heart, the higher heart, the throat, the third eye center is an entire structure. The ears, your stellar gateway, your soul star, and then you have higher energetic gateways, I would say, or chakras or energy centers as well. The altar major, okay, in the back of the head, your entire skull, skeletal structure, and bone structure is constantly communicating higher frequency energy through you. The less dense you become, then the more light you can hold in the body. So we're going to bring in the third eye center, this new version of you, and the creativity that will come through this. And we're also going to anchor that in. We're going to invite Archangel Sandalphon to assist in that anchoring, and breathe it in. Breathe in. As you're igniting your creative fires and new level of attunement of your architecture in your I am presence. Breathe in. Feeling the angelic realm around you, the colors, the vibration, the activation within you, harmonizing your angelic DNA, harmonizing your galactic lineages and DNA that is ready to come forward at your divine time. It is not something that needs to be rushed. Just be in the void, be in your own waters of consciousness that's ready to awaken up within you, within your light body, within your own cosmos, that you are divinely connected to the unity consciousness and oneness of all life, of all that is. As you're stepping further into embodiment and inner divine union within the self, a neutrality, and recognizing your own ability to recreate your body, your mind, your emotions, your spirit of light that is you. With each breath, bringing in your higher self and allowing the waters to wash away anything that is no longer in resonance with that. And it's really transfiguring those energetic qualities as you bring gratitude for the wisdom that your experience has brought you today into your divine remembrance through your higher heart. Opening up that 9th chakra. And breathing in, feeling your 10th chakra, your galactic connections opening up. Breathing in that silver and gold, allowing the Ankh energy, that figure 8 energy to run through you, in, through, and around you, in your pillar of light, into your spiral of ascension, of growth, of expansion that is grounded and anchored within you, within the core of the earth, into your divine embodiment, your Krystic union, the Krystala, upgrading your divine architecture that lives within you. And allowing this expansion of communication, connectedness, to show up for you in exactly the way it's meant to. And breathe in your I am presence a little bit more. And call on the emerald green ray, Archangel Raphael, and also the associated dragon energy that assists us. As you hold the vision, it is already happening. A new earth within you, a new earth around you, a new earth for the collective. As we together we rise in vibration and frequency and in our interconnectedness under the law of one. I am Gina Libido, Soul-Inspired Reflections. I hope this supported you greatly, dear ones, as you return your energy to you. My energy is to me. Until next time, happy holidays. I love you. Namaste.